Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about the movies, of course, TV shows, you name it. If it's related to Disney in any shape or form, then yes, of course, I'll be talking about it. Even though technically it didn't make this character, but yes, Montel had teamed up with Disney quite a few times over the past years and even to this very day. So anyway, again, another episode of Lost Media, of course. Well, certain movies were supposed to be made, but for one reason or another, they weren't. Maybe because of creative differences, budget problems. I don't know. There could be a lot of things that could potentially get in the way, and I do mean a lot of problems. Maybe the crew keeps changing, maybe the director keeps changing, maybe the script itself keeps changing, or maybe just way too many delays. There could be a variety of different reasons that could actually get in the way, unfortunately, which has happened multiple times actually. So okay, another video from Montel, of course, with the Barbie brand. And yes, it's you'd be surprised that out of all the people, I'll say dolls in this case, you would think that she would have like a whole plethora of films to be automatically greenlit. I mean, she already has roughly 40 movies in total anyway, so you'd think it'd be really easy to get made, but I guess not. I would like to mention Sleeping Beauty, which I'll just get to a bit more in a bit. And yes, of course, that's not the movie I want to talk about too much, really. And yes, Barbie did originally want to do a Sleeping Beauty type movie, which I did mention in one of my previous videos, by the way. But I'll get more into Sleeping Beauty in a moment. But for this video, I'm talking about Barbie, the Lost Enchanted Crown. So yeah, talking about this one here. This is the one I'm talking about. Which, yes, like I said, I want to talk about the whole beauty, Sleeping Beauty thing a moment ago, which I'll get to in just a second. But point being is that yes, Barbie has starred in multiple princess themed movies, and I do mean many. So it's not shocking that Montel will want to do yet again another princess type movie, obviously. This is not shocking, so of course we want to do that. The vast majority of these are not connected. The vast majority of these types of movies tend to take this episodic type of story, which just means most of these are just these standalone type movies. I mean, yes, there are some of these Barbie princess movies that are connected, but only a few of them are when it comes to the princess themed stories. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is another debate. That's not really what I want to talk about because, for one, a lot of people think it's lazy writing, while others think it's a great way for storytelling because it could be a great way to explore a variety of different stories, a variety of different topics, and not worry too much about continuity. So I get some conflicting opinions about this kind of a thing. So, like I said, I don't want to focus too much on that. Really, I just want to talk about this large project, the Enchanted Crown for Barbie, of course. And while attempting to make this video, I did come across an old book, and that old book being the Enchanted Crown, a Sleeping Beauty retelling. So the main character in that book, of course, has something to do with beauty and whatnot, but there's something in the regards of some woman being a queen, alone, giftless, unwanted, the pain from her life, I guess, is suffering, struggling to find the will to go on. And all keeps her going is knowing her people need her protection. The queen is, I guess, is attempting to do some kind of attack and whatnot. So there's like a whole book on that. I'm not too sure if Montel is going to base the story on that, really, but I do find it quite, yeah, I do find it kind of quite convenient that, yeah, it's a similar title that there's a whole thing with the Stolen Kingdom series of books, and it's supposed to be this book series that's supposed to be young adult fantasy novel that retells the classic story of the Sleeping Beauty story in such a unique, imaginative way. So, yeah, seems kind of odd that the title of the book and the movie are strangely similar. I mean, very strangely similar. So it can't be just a coincidence that both the book and the movie has the same exact title. I'm pretty sure they would have involved a lot of scenes putting makeup on with the princess character, like maybe have a maid or two helping her out with the dress as well. I didn't have Barbie. It was going out in the woods and she's collecting flowers. She's doing, pretty things, of course. Yeah, I mean, it won't be the first time she was a princess, so I guess that would have been something. So, excuse me if the premise here sounds vague. I'm pretty sure that would have been an evil character, and I mean, Barbie herself would probably have to stop her in some kind of way. I'm pretty sure there would have been some grand adventure, some music thrown in, the typical stuff that would come in the territory of this kind of a thing when it comes to this kind of storytelling. By the looks of it, it would have been this, I guess, fairy tale setting, as typically that these type of stories would take place in and whatnot, folks. As mentioned earlier, folks, yes, Barbie, the people at Mattel did attempt to make a Sleeping Beauty, Princess Aurora type story. They did that before. I mean, attempt at it before. I'm pretty sure that there was some discussion about that kind of a thing, but they were unable to do this because Disney thought it was too similar to their project. So yes, they actually attempted to do this kind of a thing before. So this won't be the only time. I'm not sure if there's any correlations with this particular project before, folks. I don't know if that got in the way or anything because I'm guessing this was yet another similar project, probably, because, like I said, the Mattel people who worked there attempted this before. So I'm not sure if this was a replacement for an abandoned project to only have it be abandoned again, twice in a row, I guess. So I'm just taking a good swing at this, a good educated guess. So I guess this could have been two different attempts to make a Princess Aurora sleeping project kind of a thing. I'm not quite too sure, but chances are I wouldn't be surprised, really. Yes, I do realize that I'm not giving too much information here, really, and that's why I'm making this video fairly short, because of that. There's not a whole lot of information I was able to dig up. So, if anything, it didn't go beyond the pre-planning stages. They just probably had a pitch meeting or two, and that's as far as it went. So there's literally no storyboards, no script, no concept art, no actors or actresses considering for the role. There's nothing. There was literally nothing really much to this project whatsoever. It just didn't go beyond the planning stage, and it was left at that. Nothing more. Before, again, being completely and utterly abandoned. So, I guess this could have been a good project, maybe? I don't know. Again, it probably would have been just really whimsical, I suppose, with music and all that. As the character would just go on this grand adventure, as she typically does when it comes to this type of storytelling. Again, I know when it comes to the overall story and its production, there's not a whole lot I was able to dug up. So, I guess a lot of this is really vague, I suppose. But I do like the title, though. The title of this is actually pretty cool, if you ask me. I actually like it. But anything beyond that, I don't know. So anyway, I guess there's not much else I can say in regards of this, really, folks. And it's just another project I want to just talk about again when it comes to lost media. Yes, I've discussed quite a few of these already regarding Barbie, of course. So this is another yet lost movie, lost media, I guess. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.